So it is now the 7th, which is the day of the OTS Championship, and we are about to head out. I think the only thing I'm really going to do is change up my side deck just a little bit, because I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm going to see at this event. Like, sure, there's the Fayetteville crew that usually is up there, that my buddies go and play against, but I haven't been up there. I don't go up there very often because I just feel it's a waste of gas. So no clue what I'm going to see up there. So I might touch up my side deck just a little bit, see what all I have going on in there, but I'm pretty confident with my main deck. And with that said, I will let you guys know when we get there, and I'll keep you updated throughout the day with how we're doing. So I'll see you guys pretty soon. So we're down here at Bears in Fayetteville, which is the spot where we're doing the OTS Championship. Got signed up, already filled in my deck list and all that stuff. We opened up some Dark Neostorm for the entry packs and didn't pull anything super great. We pulled the Orcus Crescendo, but Orcus sucks, so who cares? But yeah, so we're gonna see how we're doing. We're playing Invoke Mekk-Knight today, because what else would we be playing? Real talk. Yeah, I think I didn't end up changing the side deck, and I also forgot to put in DD Crows into my main, but our buddy Tyler had some DD Crows on him, so swapped those out. So instead of Skullmeisters, we're playing DD Crow, kind of like what I was playing at the Conway Regional, so this is almost identical to that deck list, minus the third Mind Control. So super hyped to see how this performs, and yeah, so we'll see how we do. Alright, so it's after round 2, and there's still like 25, like there was 30 minutes on the clock when we finished up round 2, unlike round 1 where there was no minutes left. So I'm going to talk about round 1 first before I talk about round 2. Round 1, I was slow played so hard, and I'm upset about it. I'm tired of getting slow played. I'm done being a nice Yu-Gi-Oh player after that, like real talk. And this is why, because my opponent looks at his hand like 5 times and then goes, okay, pass. He did this for like 10 minutes. I'm sitting there, I'm just like, and I should have told him, I would have been like, dude, make a move already. And so finally, then I make a board. It's like 2 Mekk Knights and a Mechaba along with a set card, and I hit him for 65, for 69. I could have hit him for 79, but I didn't, with the Alistair in hand, but I didn't because 100 left short. So then he goes turn 2, looks at his hand again like 5 times, looks at his looks at his extra deck like 5 times, looks at my graveyard, which is just an Almirage, stares at that for like fucking 15 minutes. I'm sorry I'm cursing, but like, shit, man, like, don't, like, make a goddamn move. And then he goes, okay, let's go game 2. So we go game 2, and he makes this crazy big 6 Samurai infinite loop board. I'm like, he does this for 25 minutes. Shit you not, 25 minutes. And so I'm like, okay, fine, let's go game 3. So we go game 3, and he slow plays me a fucking Gin. Like, like legit, I'm sitting there. Because like at one point, like when he's doing the infinite combo, I was like, because he didn't get to do it because I had Ashe and Scythe and Droll, so he didn't get to do it on the game 3. But game 2, he was like, this is going to be an infinite combo. I was like, so what's that going to accomplish for you? And what it really ended on was like a Boral Sword, a Boral Load, and a Shien. And it's like, cool, I'm glad you wasted so much fucking time doing that. But yeah, and he's like, well, I'm a new player, I don't play this game very. It's like, that's no fucking excuse. If you're going to an event, make sure you know your shit. Real talk. Like I said, I know, I'm sorry I'm cursing so much, but like, I literally walked out of the place and screamed, like at the top of my lungs. Like because I hate going into time. I hate time rules, because I should have won. Like, real talk. Game 2, I played against Tyler. I talked about Tyler. I've mentioned Tyler a few times. If you've seen the Dark Magician video, you know that Tyler lent me the Dark Magician stuff for that video. So I played him game 2, and I 2-0'd him in 10 minutes. Was pretty good. He bricked a little bit. He kaiju'd me. I kaiju'd him. It was really fun. It was good. I like playing against Tyler. The first thing he said when I sat down, he's like, "Don't worry, man. I'm not gonna slow play you." And I was like, "Thanks. I will hit you." Anyways, so that's round 2. I think they're doing 5 rounds. So I'm X1 right now, which pisses me off because I shouldn't be. But I'll see you guys in the next round, or after the next 2 rounds. And that's that. So we just got done with round 4. My matchups, round 3 was Zombie, and then after that it was True King Dino. We beat Zombie and we lost to True King Dino, so there's one more round of Swiss. And so the Zombie matchup was actually really fun. Had a lot of, had I lost that one, I would have been okay with it, because that one was really good. Like, honestly, just a fun matchup. Really cool to see like what Zombies can do, because like there's a guy down at our locals who plays Zombies, but I haven't been able to play him lately, so being able to see like what Zombies can put together as a board was pretty interesting. It did a lot of strange stuff with a lot of tiny monsters, which I think is their biggest downfall. And maybe I'm just saying that because I'm used to having like 2,000 or more beat sticks I just get for free. So, but yeah. And then we played against True King Dino, which is one of those decks that no one likes. If you play dinosaurs, your locals probably hates you. Just saying. But yeah, anyway, so True King Dinos was definitely interesting. I felt like there was a moment in game 3 where there was like 5 things going on in damage step with like Lost World on a token, and then he sent the baby, and then the baby's effect triggered, summoning Oviraptor, and then Oviraptor's effect triggered. And I really feel like when there's a new effect going on, I'm pretty sure my card could have hit the Oviraptor, because if it's summoned and it had been summoned. Like I get like you couldn't hit the baby, but I'm pretty sure I could have hit the Oviraptor, but I guess that's neither here or there. With that, but yeah, we lost that one. I was made to go first game 1, and game 3 I just didn't open. Like I opened good enough, but I didn't see a Mekk-Knight or an Alistair, so it just wasn't enough damage. Like I just had no bodies to put on board, because I had 2 Ashes, a Called By, a Sanctum, and a Scythe, so that kind of sucks. And then game 1 I just got out like resource. Game 2 I evenly matched him and then made a board, and he couldn't break through it because I kept negating everything. So but yeah, we got one more round. We'll see how it turns out. If we don't get our invite here, that's fine. There's a regional in Conway next weekend, so we'll go to that. And then, but also if we don't get our invite here, we'll just go down to Chaos and like rec shop there and make myself feel better. But yeah, so I'll see you guys after round 5. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. So we finished up round 5, and I took that with a swift win from Salamangreats. We were playing against Kyler, who's one of the better players up in this area. So that felt really good. Game 1, he made me go first, and I don't think he had the greatest opening hand. He normal summoned Flame Buffalo, went into Balinks, and I chained Called By the Grave to the Flame Buffalo, so he didn't get a search, discard and search, or not search, draw 2. So I think that really put a damper on what he could do. And then game 2, game 2 I went first again, and I wasn't able to pull that one. He goes and matched me when I went into Elysium, which I learned if you goes and match an Elysium, the Elysium goes straight to the graveyard. So that's kind of unfortunate, but you know, we learn. I'm gonna wait for this card to pass. Then game 3 happened, and I made him go first because I had lost game 2. He normal summons Salamangreat Spinny, makes Spinny into Balinks, doesn't search Sanctuary. No, he does search Sanctuary, then brings back the Spinny, links Spinny and Balinks into Sunlight Wolf. I believe he set one and passed, and so I had a Blue Sky, a Mekk-Knight, a Blue Sky, a Purple, a Gamma Seal, and 2 Called Bys in my hand, and I draw into Alistair. So first thing I do is I Gamma Seal the Sunlight Wolf, so if he had counter traps, he couldn't use them. Then he proceeds to activate Anti-Spell, which is perfectly fine. I didn't have that many spells in my hand anyway. Then I take my Blue Sky, I summon it in the same column as his Anti-Spell and my Gamma Seal to search 2, and then I proceed to pop off and summon 4 Mekk-Knights, normal summoning Alistair to get out Secure Gardener, so that way I have another zone. I set down the Called By the Graves because like they just allow me to make Mekk-Knights, and with that he had 100 points left after I swung over everything. Swung over the Gamma Seal and then just hit him directly. He had 100 points left, he had 2 cards in his hand, he draws, and he just didn't have anything. He did Droll Unlock me though, so that was kind of unfortunate, but it was after the blue search, so it made me glad I went with the blue over the Alistair. I think that was the proper play, and yeah, it felt good taking the win. So, and we ended up getting 11th place, so we didn't get in the top 8, but this is definitely a good start to our regional rush. I'm excited to see how we do with the Conway regional next time. I did very well at that one, going X2 up until the very end, and would have got my invite had it not been for time. So hopefully we can stop our opponents going into time, and we can keep this win streak up. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time when we do our next episode of Regional Rush at the Conway Regional. So we ended up going to Chaos like I said we would, down at the other store. We ended up playing 4 rounds total. My matchups were, I played against, what was round 1? Round 1 was Trains, then it was Spiral, then it was Salamangreat, and then lastly Odd Eyes. I ended up going 4-0, so I beat everyone, which was great. 2 of my matchups were actually the guy who got 4th at the OTS and Judge Warren, which I've mentioned a few times that Judge Warren is one of the best guys that we have down here at Chaos, so felt pretty good. He was playing Spiral, and Adrian, who was playing Salamangreat, ended up getting 4th at the OTS, so super excited for Adrian. He got his invite. Just means that I'm going to have to get mine next time. And with that said, I'm a little upset that I was able to top locals, but I was able to win locals, but couldn't top OTS, but that's fine. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time, like I said, and I hope you've enjoyed this first episode of Regional Rush.